Hello, 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 and welcome to the channel. This is going to be their confessions, Scorpio season for the fire signs. That includes Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Now, I am going to get right into it because I'm going to be tapping into my fire. And I want to read a comment to you guys. But before I get into that, if you're new here with me, hello, hello. If you are returning, welcome back. And if you're subscribed to the tribe, and what's good, fam bams, hello to my members. And in addition to saying hello to my members, it is that time of the year where we are going to be dealing with our Christmas presents. So down below in the description box is a marvelous readings by Marvelous Madame Tarot Christmas present form. You're going to have a little Christmas present next to it. That's how you're going to know. If you are a fire sign and you are a member of mine, please go and fill that form out. I need your permission before I send anything to your home. And it doesn't matter whether you've already gave it to me in previous years. I have to ask every single year to cover my ass, just like and to protect you. I don't want anything going to your home that I'm sending without your permission. So I'm very excited about this year's gift because it's going to be handmade by me. And in addition to that, there are some things going on in the background behind the scenes that you guys don't know about. So if you are a member, there is a member only short up, the member only short is going to direct you back to the video, a member only video walking through the form. The form has been adjusted. So if you watch the video, what do we do? Their feelings for the fire signs, that is out. And I mentioned it, but you didn't see it or the form looks different. This is my opportunity to fix that. Aries, we obviously are going to be starting with you. And I want to do a little bit of a rant, so forgive me. I thought that it would be a really good time to start this rant because this was in regards to Aries energy. Now, if you don't know, I am a Aries on my descendant, and I am an Aries in my South Node. For those of you who don't know about how astrology works, let me just explain to you a really quick way to know what ascendant and descendant is. The ascendant is your rising sign that when people look at you, this is what the outward world sees. But your descendant is what people that know you know. That's the face that you put on for the people that know you. And that's an easy way for me to remember as I dabble into astrology. I consider myself novice, and I know that's probably unfair because I do a lot of not confessions, a lot of predictions and things of that nature, and taught a lot of you guys astrology. But until I get to a certain level, I am not going to buy any way because it takes years, and I am just understanding it myself. The only difference is I understand what I teach, what I learn, I can teach because I try to master it. But I want to bring to your attention a comment from a young lady who came into my Capricorn video, and she states that she clicked on the Capricorn video to specifically say that I don't read for Aries, the Aries kind. She is venting, so I know she had to have some Aries in her chart, but so do I. So we definitely are open to free speech. So since you spoke yours, I'm going to speak mine. If you happen to come on my channel and catch this Aries video that you say that I don't read for. So she states that she notices why she wonders why a lot of readers put Aries last, or don't read for them at all. This is a shame because Aries people are the number one people that is listening to these tarot readings. I am assuming that she meant to say terrible, unless you're talking too much untruth. So first and foremost, let's go ahead and give it up for you, Aries, and I'm included in I do not discriminate on my channel at all. And when I changed the format to my videos, I definitely made sure that everybody still gets their particular reading, just in timestamp format because of what my other endeavors that I have going on, which I don't owe anybody. I'm gonna tap into my Aries for a second. I don't owe nobody no type of explanation on that. You already know. But I don't like that approach. If you have something that you need to say, why the hell did you choose my platform to come on when, first of all, it's untrue, because I do read for Aries, and no, that is not true, because every single month, depending on the season, that element goes first on this channel. And I stopped voting because I got tired of the feedback that I started getting about how it was always Libra, Taurus, Capricorn. So I gave them their own channels. If that makes you mad, oh well. That don't have nothing to do with this. For me to even the playing field, what I changed it to, because I got tired of the feedback about biasness, is every single season, whatever that element is in that season goes first. So next month in Sagittarius season, which is in a few days, it will be fire. Every Leo season, all of the fire signs went first because I changed the format of this channel as of September 1st. So this is what you're going to see moving forward, and I'm not changing it. Therefore, every zodiac sign has a chance to go first. You get 3 series on this particular channel. That means that all 3 of your videos will go first from week to week. We start with their feelings. We end with what are they telling you. You get your own video. Full format is just condensed into one video that you have to look for the timestamp on. So before you put your foot in your mouth and jump out the window, look him, you should, and I like look him, shout out to her, but I'm just saying, because I'm channeling that Nicki Minaj when she had that video and she was like, she just jumped all the way out the window. That's what this thing did. And my thing is that if you feel a certain type of way and you want to bring it to me, bring it to me. All of my personal information is out there. You could send me a text message and said, I want to know why. I can't tell you why that happens on the platform. I will tell you, though, that what I have observed is, although you guys are fabulous, Aries, and I can, unfortunately, just like all of us, if that title or the first thing that person is not saying or whatever don't hook you, you out. You are a fire sign. I agree with her. If the person is talking too much, even if you feel like that's me, so what? Like, don't watch. But we got to get to the point where we understand that these channels are businesses. And I've been here for a long time and I'm not going nowhere. So don't come for me unless I send for you. I read fire energy because it takes every element and energy to make the world go round. No more accusing me of what goes first. And it pissed me off only because I made the necessary changes to make sure that everybody was first. And now you just have to keep up with, when is Aries season? When is Leo season? When is Sagittarius season? That's when the fire signs go first. And every element will get their turn. Therefore, in a 12-month time span, I don't have to make you work to go first. Get over it. My thing is this also. What difference does it make in the order in which the reader reads the goddamn the video? Like, if you have an issue with that, then sorry, you're getting free content. You don't have to pay anything to watch YouTube, but we got to pay a lot to be able. And when I say pay a lot, I don't mean with money. I mean with time, with energy, a lot of work, self-teaching ourselves how to use these programs, how to market. You don't know who we are behind that camera. Don't come on my channel with that garbage. So Aries to Aries, because she clicked on the Capricorn video. So she obviously is a Capricorn. So am I, boo. I'm a Capricorn moon with an Aries on my descendant. So what we going to do? Because you're not about to come over here and do it. Maybe you could do that somewhere else. But I wanted to make sure that I did a whole rant to let you know. If you don't know how to use YouTube, obviously you had an issue with how you spelled. That's fine. I'm not insulting you. But I'm coming at you and using my free speech, just like you used yours. Now, I'm holding up this video because I'm addressing you, young lady. You want to know why Aries is last? I can't speak for no other channels. I'm just telling you how things go on my channel. So don't click on no Capricorn video asking me nothing about Aries. If you have an issue with the way that Marv does her thing on her channel, then my information is down below. We can talk about it. Let's get into it. All right, Aries, you are you always are. Of course, who else is first, Aries, but you? You don't owe anyone the gift of your forgiveness is the energy between you and this individual. It is pre-shuffle, but I'm going to take it. The reason why is because I feel like you are humbugging with folks right now. And right now, you feel like you don't want to forgive anybody. And you have that right, you beautiful fire sign. Listen, I know we get a bad rap. I get all my zodiac signs get a bad rap. My Libra does. It's rising, it's not sun. My Cancer sun definitely does. My Capricorn moon does. Okay. My Taurus and my Venus does. And what's right there right next to it? My descendant. So if you know me, really, I really am an Aries. It ain't my fault you don't know how the astrology work. Okay. Let's talk about it, Aries. You don't want to forgive this person. I'm not apologizing for the rant. It will be time stamped. So if you bypassed it, that is your right. We ain't no big eyes and little U's and ain't no finger pointing. Whoop, whoop, whoop. It's a plan. Getting asked out, text message, call with interest to date, tentative plans, making or solidifying plans. You have a certain someone on your mind. And with that certain someone on your mind, you feel like you don't want to forgive them. We're going to find out why. Or they may feel like they don't want to forgive you. Remember, this is what they're confessing. I know your energy, so I know you probably feel like you don't care. Uh-oh, and you're showing up in your own reading. You are the emperor. So this person is wanting you to take specific action. I also feel like this person could be a fellow fire sign, okay? You have the energy that you have is you are first. You're going to do exactly what makes you happy. You're going to march by the beat of your own drum. But what people really don't know about the energy is that it's extremely sensitive. Am I telling you business? Yeah. And there's nothing wrong with that because you exert yourself so much and you have all of that energy. You are when you feel like your ego is blown or there is something that unfortunately does not, it has crushed you. If your ego is crushed, you'll be hurt. You won't say anything. You'll suffer in silence. That's for damn sure. So I'm feeling that there is an individual who seems to be angry about something that you did, and that's very, very common for us to rub people the wrong way. Yes, the energy does come off a little selfish, but you know what you want and you're going to march by the beat of your own drum. But unfortunately, in relationships, you give up those eyes for a we. And if that's not something that you want to do, then you shouldn't be in a relationship. What are they confessing for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? That plan came back out. So they want to make a plan. They're going to be calling you. There's the ego card. Who just got this? Me and my ego. I feel like, who did I read last? Air signs. Aquarius got that, and I do believe Gemini got that. So there's some air here, and I'm going to tell you another thing. Air and fire does not mix. Good luck. So if you are an air sign that got some fire somewhere, I know you rubbing people the wrong way. They just don't get nothing you be trying to feel, Aries. They be like, what? And it does not miss. It misses the mark. It doesn't hit where it's supposed to hit, unfortunately. All right. What failed was kicking it in the heart place. Control, talented, driven, trying to score. So this person is now trying to be a team player. It looks like in their heart they really want to get along with you. I'm channeling Khalees right now. Because they feel like you're a sweetheart. Romance, infatuated, want you back. You see that? What is that? Courting, a gentleman, a surprise, treating you well, and them being sorry. So they want your forgiveness. But right now they're definitely too nervous to ask you out. So we got two cards. And then we have rocking it. Being yourself, confident, loved, and proud. Hitting the right, hitting the right note. Harmonious, concert, or showing off. So what I'm feeling like with that is that they're trying to gather the courage to come back to you and say what they have to say. They definitely screwed this up. Let's talk about it. What they want to do when we lead this energy with making a plan, you're going to get a text message. Right now, they're trying to hone in on their confidence right now. I wouldn't be surprised that in our energy, when I clarify this, that the Two of Wands is here, because that talks about a tremendous amount of that beautiful confidence and that fire energy. I feel like some of you guys are definitely connecting with a fellow fire sign, but they know that they have screwed up. So right now, they are allowing their pride to get in the way and not contacting you, but thinking about you over and over again. That text message is coming because spirit is trying to let them know to rock it out, just do it. And they're still trying to figure out how they're going to do that. What they would want in their heart place right now, obviously, is to accomplish the goal of getting you back. They're trying to kick their bad habits, or they are driven in kicking their bad habits, and they want to be a team player. They raised hell with you, Aries, and this is when you like, I ain't got time. And let's face it, there's only one boss in y'all relationships, and that's you. So, if it seems too complicated, you're not going to deal with it. You're like, nope, I'm not doing that. And it depends if it's a personal goal, but when it's another person, you're not going to opt to deal with their shit. I don't blame you. We know why. So, but this person understands that they could have pushed you away or turned you off to a certain extent with their behavior. And now that there has been some type of tower moment, because I'm going to show you that, I am looking at the fact that now they want to treat you well. There is a I'm sorry. They want another chance. Now, they're going to lure you in. And as a fire sign, you're going to be like, all right, you ain't going to not say no to something somebody trying to give you, as you should sometimes, Aries. But, you felt this person a little bit, because I'm looking at the energy between you guys, and I'm feeling that, you just like, if they wouldn't have done this one thing. I know that energy is just like, if you could just do such and such, then we would have been okay. But they do feel like you are a sweetheart, and maybe they're in the energy of you not deserving what they did. But ultimately they're realizing that they screwed up, and that right now they're too nervous. So we have two cards, and they're second guessing themselves. We got two cards that's talking about timing or asking you out. This person is going to extend an invitation to something. It could be something for the holiday. Okay. It could be, we're gonna see what the clarifiers say, but they want to make a plan. They want to get together with you. They want to come back into your energy, Aries, and show you, you know, who they are and how they can be this person that you want them to be. I wouldn't necessarily call this person shy, but this is that part of their personality where their ego is involved, because they're like, no, because Aries is going to say no. They don't want the rejection. This does feel like another fire sign. If they are not a fire sign sun, they definitely have fire somewhere on their rising or their moon. And I'm going to let you know if this is a Aries moon person you're dealing with and you're an Aries sun, you already know the energy. If this is an Aries on Aries type of situation, you already know how you can be when you don't want to deal with something. So this could be a meeting of matches. This could be, where both of you guys are just like, no, I'm not dealing with one another, but they are going to fold because you're serious. Okay. Top of the deck is showing rocking it. So they're going to be loud and proud. They're going to come back to you with their confidence, and they want another shot at this. But what is definitely the case, let me go back to that, is that something has definitely come crashing down. You guys stop going out. You stop being with one another. You stop paying attention to this. Why is this? It's a plan here. You stop playing. You don't have time, because yes, with judgment, you felt like there were things that, and it's two majors too. Two majors. You felt like there were things, within their behavior that you were just like, I'm not dealing with that. I'm letting you know that is being judged on their end. They're being worked on. Yeah, a lot of conflict. Look, This is acting in their own accord. Yep, yep, yep. And this is an air sign, air card. So yes. So this person that you're dealing with, a lot of them may be air mixed with some type of fire. They just haul the hell off and just come up with a conclusion. If it's an Aquarius with Aries moon, I'm praying for you. Any Aries moon is rough. But if it's air and fire, you can forget about it. Like, and I'm not saying that all hope is lost. I'm just saying that it can get real serious. And then because they're not going to show you, they're not going to tell you, they're going to just run for the hills and expect for you to read their mind. And you're not doing that. Okay. 7 swords here. So that is being worked on. They do have a huge ego. Some of you could be dealing with a Leo, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. They have a lot of pride. They think about you often, but they won't contact you. So they're probably in your energy. Tell me why this is here, Spirit. They probably, okay, what do we have? Thank you, Spirit. All right, yep. So Leo, I called it right on out. Some of you are dealing with a Leo, and I'm going to let you know they do have a lot of pride. They will come forward because they really want with 6 swords to come out of the doghouse. They feel like they've took 6 months, 6 weeks, 6 days. I'm not really feeling like days, but I have to put it out there. 6 days, weeks, months to recover. There's been something significant within the last 6 to 8 months that is significant for you guys, or 8, 9, 10, or 10 months, 10 days, 2 weeks, something in those time frames where they feel like they've been recovering or trying to recover. Some of them took a trip and there was some type of trip here, some trip. I don't know whether that was to clear their mind or whether that was to get, to try to get over you. It did not work. High Priestess is here. There are things going on behind the veil, behind this veil of I don't give a hell type energy, Aries, and they're coming forward. Okay. We do have 2 pentacles. So they are juggling a lot right now. They're trying to change. There's some type of going out involved, Aries, too, where they feel like they didn't go out with you enough. They didn't make time for you. That 2 of Pentacles is showing me that they're going to be a little bit more flexible. In their heart, again, they're trying to be a team player. And in the past, they did with 7 cups make you feel like you were an option. And I'm telling you that they did that because of their own insecurities. They felt like you were doing that anyway, so they should do it first. It's a one-upmanship. But I'm going to tell you that there are 9 cups in the heart place, and they want to accomplish really being back on the same page as you, and driven to kick their bad habits and the way that they think about things, because they love you. You are a wish to them, Aries. This is 9 cups, and not to mention you guys have an amazing intimacy, amazing sex life. They haven't been able to find anyone to do it like you, so you take that as it resonates, and they are extremely stressed out about it, but they have victimized themselves a little too much, okay? Especially if this is a fire air person. And they're going to change that. They're going to change it, because when they messed up with you, their heart was broken. Now, we are still clarifying that heart card in the heart place, my center card, okay? So I don't know whether you went with another individual. The 7 of cups to the 3 of swords shows that maybe you moved on and maybe you did not tell them, or you felt like it wasn't important enough for them to let you know that this is what you were doing, because they were on some BS, and you were just like, no, I'm not doing that. Maybe that's what that was. Okay. We're clarifying sweetheart now. They want you back. They want to say, I'm sorry. Why sweetheart here? Because they want another shot. They want to be able to offer you something stable. You are a sweetheart to them. They want you back. They're sorry again. But right now, instead of this whole shy thing, too nervous to ask you out and come forth with their truth, Hangman is here indicating that spirit is working on them. So they're still focused on, ooh, look at that, Aries. They're still focused on a part of their development with spirit. They can't just come to you no in willy-nilly, because once you made your mind up to leave, you left, but you'll come back to give them a chance if they talking right, okay? You're spontaneous. They got to catch you in the moment, because if they ain't talking about nothing, then this even if this even looks like it's the same thing, you're not one for going backwards. So that's what's happening, and we want that. If this is a person that you had good chemistry with, the way that they are displaying, and you want this back, then we need to allow this to happen. They felt left out in the cold. Some of them also, um, their energy is stating that they had some type of health issues. They could have had some type of money issues. They could have created these situations between you guys to lash out at the other shit in their life that's not going great. And then we do have the 10 of Cups. So they have realized in your absence that, or them pushing you away, that you were the person that they wanted to be with. Now, for some of you guys, I don't even feel like the relationship was even at a 10 of Cups level. But now that they have had time away from you, good, bad, and indifferent, they've had an opportunity to look at if there is going to be love, if there was some type of relationship that was meaningful, it was the one that they had with you. Okay? Clarify, shy. They are second guessing themselves, but remember, they are being worked on by spirit. So we have to allow them to get over this acting in their own accord, you versus them type of situation and mentality. They're really working on that. That is hard for them. They can't help but when they don't get validation, they instantly look at it wrong. And you're not there to validate them, but they are taking it one day at a time, and they're tempering, which I like this. Okay, Sagittarius energy all up in the building. All right, moderation, one day at a time, trying to moderate that, because here's that Leo energy again. So you make them extremely happy. You bring them so much fulfillment with this Sun card. Even the thought of you makes them happy, Aries. So what I am thinking is, again, as we move into the energy saying you don't owe anyone the gift of your forgiveness, they're not going to try to guilt you the way that they could have in the past, or maybe that their bad behavior or their toxic behavior or patterns had them in this victim's mentality type of situation where they were only able to remind you of what you did and take no accountability for what they did is about to change. And as a result of that, there may be, according to my temperance and my sun, it looks like you will be allowing this individual to show you. If they show you and put their best foot forward, you just, as cardinal, you know, you're about forward movement and forward thinking, and they're either going to come with you or you're going to leave their ass again. So this is the Ace of Pentacles. There will be a brand new beginning if you will allow this individual to show you that they have changed. Now we're going to go in with the Oracle, and we're going to clarify rocking it, because right now they are stuck being worked on in their judgment, because in the past you've told them no. Absolutely. They have to deal with a certain type of what's the word, rejection, because you're gonna reject them at first. You're gonna be like, nope, no. But they feel like you're worth the wait. And they're lusting after you too, Aries. I showed you that that 9. Okay, thank you. Ooh, look at that. Looky. Twin flame. I showed you that 9 of cups. That was that sex card and the intimacy card. They lusting big time. But this does show twin flame. So they're gonna possibly step up in this energy and show you that you are worth it. This time they want to get to know you better. This time they want to have a change. They have a change of heart. And now they're a little bit more open for love. I could keep going. Wow. I could keep going. Open for love. The gate is open. They're going to be taking a leap of faith and walking through. And then we have divine feminine. This is your divine feminine. The only other card that came out, somebody came out, and it was the divine masculine, and this may be the accompanying energy. I don't remember. I believe it was a earth person, or it could, no, it had to be air. It had to be air. It was either And yeah, it was either Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius that came out, I believe. So that is what I am going to say. Um, Absolutely. Yeah, it's over with. You're their sweetheart. And they want to go back to that. Twin flame is what I'm seeing. So you don't owe anybody the gift of your forgiveness. So the question is will you be forgiving them? I'll see you in your short, giving you a little bit of this energy. But what I'm resonating the most is this is a twin. So are you going to forgive them for what they have done? Like, share, subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. Aries, thank you for allowing me for that rant. I'll see you in your next one. Bye, guys. All right, Leo, you are up. Thank you so much. This is going to be the confessions, Scorpio season confessions for the beautiful sign of a Leo, Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus. Let's go ahead and get into it. Pre-shuffle energy indicates sometimes distance is dangerous, but it can also be a blessing. I decided to keep that. The confession is friend zone, still friends, just friends. Someone likes someone else, but only as a friend, not relationship material. I decided to keep that as well. I do feel like these two cards are connected, so I am going to keep that. The pre-shuffle energy for our tarot is Page of Pentacles. So I have been reading this energy for you guys for a minute, Leo, of you not wanting someone the way they want you. Distance is dangerous, but it can also be a blessing. I think that the distance is welcome for you. I don't think you really want this, but let's see. Then we do have groom. All right, so obviously they are interested in, oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. They feel like you only see them as a friend, but they see you as a lover. In the heart place, we do have island time. In your own time, take your time active, have a relaxed attitude, be more lighthearted, and meditate. Right now, this is where you are, and this is what they're confessing that they see you as. Really, really interesting. And then just so done, mentally tapped, emotionally spent, spiritually drained. Wow. So they're looking at you as being completely over it and then rocking it. You're still as being yourself and your confident self, but they don't look at you. Oh, well, we can take that. But they're shy right now. Some of you guys have Aries in your chart. All right, so they're second guessing this because of the reaction that they think that you are going to give them. They're confessing that you have friend zoned them, but they definitely look at you as someone who they want to be with. Okay. Leo, this isn't, you change that groom to bride or whatever your jam is. Island time in the heart place indicates that whatever happens will happen when you're ready for it to happen. You fix fire person. And this individual understands that you are emotionally spent and just done with the situation. I feel that you guys have been going back and forth about this. You're over it. Okay. You're definitely over this. And you don't want to deal with it anymore. You're not necessarily putting your head down because you're rocking it as you should be. They feel like, if you're not going to want a relationship with me, then how are you still attracting people? Or how are you still in this energy where you don't want a relationship with me, but you're just rocking it? And that's because whatever they are under the impression of, Leo, they're not under the correct impression, because the impression that you should be given is that you're not interested in a relationship with them. It's not that you don't want a relationship. You don't think that they're relationship material. And now that energy is here. I can't say that you didn't tell them that, but you're still involved in them, with them some type of way. You can't be involved or play a part of the game and then think people don't expect you to play it. Like, I'm a part of the game, but I don't want to play the game. That, you can't have it both ways. This person is second guessing the whole situation because of their shyness. They're nervous because but they're constantly coming back to be rejected by you. Like, they'll take the rejection as long as they need to, because it's like, And some of you guys, I can't put it all on you, because once you tell somebody something, you tell them something. But I don't believe that you've cut contact off. I just think that you put distance between you guys, and somehow you thought that they would get the hint. Because Leo, honestly, you really don't like to be mean. But that whole not telling the person something and hoping that they get the hint is BS. Like, honestly, like, that whole I really secretly don't like this person and don't like what they're doing, but then in their face, I don't want to hurt their feelings. When it comes down to you and your feelings, you have to do what's best for you. You can't worry about hurting this person's feelings and all of that old crap. When it comes down to what you want, if this isn't what you want, then how else are they going to know, Leo, if you don't let them know? Clarify friend zone. Why are you friend zoning this individual to begin with? All right, so your passions are not there. I feel like with that Queen of Wands, they're completely passionate and attractive and allured by you. You just don't feel the same. They feel like you're stable, okay? They feel like you are about your shit, that you are very attractive. You know, you are addictive, but there's a lot of conflict between you guys. 5 Wands. You could be clear. You could be connecting with a fellow fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And this is risk and rewards with the Fool. They want you to come with them. They want you to be in a relationship with them. They want you to put your differences aside, lay your burdens down, and give them a second look is what they want. Okay, they know that you're someone who they can be with. They're interested in being with you for a lifetime. They want to take it to the next level with you, and they're trying to gather all of the courage that they can to come forward with this information. That is my 2 of Wands, and that is my Shy card. They are operating out of nervousness, but they are trying to gather the strength and courage necessary, and they're quietly contemplating with this 4 Swords on how and what that looks like, okay, and how they're going to do that. And there's that commitment again. They want a brand new committed beginning with you. All right, that's what they want. Yes. And under that is the Death card. Some of them have Scorpio in their chart, which lets me believe that they have already made their minds up that they want you. Island time. Some of you guys just came off a vacation. You Leos know you'll go somewhere quick too. You went somewhere, an island, chilled out. You know, this person did not go. You wanted to relax and do you. Maybe they were under this impression that when you were out of the country or whatever you were doing, that you would come back and wanting to work with them with this 3 Pentacles. I don't know whether that's what you told them. They were under that impression, and when you came back, you felt the same way. So there was something that went on. You want a relationship, Leo. You just don't want a relationship with them. This lets me know that you have brought in this individual hurt, pain from the past into this. I'm getting that same thing again, where you wanted this with someone else. You just don't want that with them. You're rebounding. You have your own hurt, but this person didn't hurt you. Someone else did. You want the privileges of a relationship. You just don't want the responsibility. You have every right to feel that way, but you have to let your intentions be known. And you also have to suffer the consequences, Leo, because no one is going to give you the best of them if you don't want to give it back. And this person is busting their ass to be romantic and do everything. But instead of you letting them know that you're still needing this time to get over this other sword that did you wrong, you're not doing that. For some of you guys, you don't want to give this person another opportunity because they were the ones that actually broke your heart. You don't want this. You don't trust them. So you can go to either scenario. You can't take anything. See, this is what I like to give my fire signs to see. You cannot have the attitude, well, if you're giving it to me, I'm going to take it. It does not work that way. When somebody is pursuing you and they have you and being with you in mind, you cannot adopt that fire sign personality and feel like, well, just because they're giving it to me, I'm going to take it. No, you have to get to the point where if you are just so done, then you really are just done. No one is going to come inside of a relationship, want more from you, but then stop because you don't want it. You have got to learn how to let these individuals know what it is. No, I'm not dealing with no Leo. Don't go in my comments talking. No, I'm just giving you the game. And the game is that you don't want this person. So stop. You're not leading them on by letting them do things for you. You're leading them on when you take their niceness and you know damn well that you don't want it back. You are just as responsible from what you take from a person than you know is not what they give. They're giving it to you because they want this, but you don't want this. So if you don't want this drama, you know, where you won't be just so done and emotionally spent and drained because you're tired of going back and forth with this person, then let them know and take the necessary steps based upon that particular mentality that they have, because it's not a one size fits all answer. You're going to have, you know, the person that you're dealing with. So if you need to block them, you need to block them. Yes, blocking is beneath us to a certain extent. I have fixed energy in my chart. But sometimes you have to do that. Even if you don't keep them blocked long enough where you can have your mind back. Get your mind right, you know, because when you got this person in your energy constantly whining and getting on your damn nerves, you don't want to be mean. But each time you give in and let them take a piece of you, you're just as responsible as the drama that's being brought to you, regardless of how you look at it. And I know I can hear some folks, I don't look at it like that. Well, that's the reason why you're emotionally spent and drained, because fixed energy, just because you know we look at it in a certain way doesn't mean that there's not other ways to look at it. Now I have a lot of cardinal energy in my chart, so different perspectives is my thing. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing. So I just gave you a little game and a way to look at it differently, because the average person, if I do something for you, I'm doing it for a reason. Don't think that just because somebody is sweating you and going out of their way to convince you to be with them, that all of these things that they're doing that they're doing it out of kindness of their own heart and of their heart, and they don't want nothing in return. They do want something in return for you to be with them. Yep, look. They're continuing to sweet talk you, woo you, offering you shit, and you have nobody but yourself then to actually nobody to blame but yourself if you keep accepting it. You've got to be to the point where when you don't want to be bothered with somebody, you have to shut them down, and it's uncomfortable, but you know how to do it, Leo. You know how to shut it down. On one hand, they jump out of you want to know why they're bringing drama and they have all of this crap and you friend zone them to begin with, is because they're the Knight of Swords. They get talking crazy because they are protecting their heart. That's why. And each time you reject them, F you, I didn't want you anyway. That's a hurt person. Hurt people hurt people. Okay? The Queen of Swords is here. You're not for the games, but you're a part of the game. Do you understand? You don't want the games, but you're a part of them. You don't want that cup. Do you see that? You don't want it. You want it, but you don't want it with this person. Okay? So you have got to find a way to let this person know, because they want you. And yeah, they're going to talk crazy. You don't want to, you're very sensitive to the way folks talk to you. I swear to God, you guys are. And you talk crazy too. You talk crazy to people like, I ain't doing this, but you feel completely justified, like most fixed energy. But unless you are telling someone what it is in the raw, that's the only way. And that's not even the justification, because no one was born to wake up and get cussed the hell out by somebody every single day just because they don't get the picture. Watch how you deal with folks, because that karma will come back around. So all I'm saying is that Ooh, look what they want. Is that you have to find a way to let them know. Sometimes you gotta get down, you gotta get dirty. You do. You gotta get down and dirty. All right, we do have 10 pentacles that they want to give you, that they want to, they love your confidence. They love your confidence. They want a brand new beginning in love with the Ace of Cups. They also want to take things one day at a time and get you back. And then they're looking at that as them being they're very confident with the Magician, but I'm telling you that they know that they have these tools. When you realize that you have the confidence, they definitely are intimidated by your confidence, Leo, but the spirit is working on them and giving them the necessary tools, or making them realize that they can be just as confident as you. I do feel like that this is another fire sign. They want to offer you that, guys. This, I'm gonna reveal that in the short to you. They're in love with you, and they want to take things one day at a time, but I don't know. Those are the things that let me know that they are definitely too nervous and too shy to ask you out. Um, they're in your energy and making it very, very clear, but they have been rejected, so they're holding back on something. Wedding bells. See what I'm talking about? All right, what else? We already have groom. They put you on the pedestal. And when you do that, you hurt the relationship because you believe just like they do. But unfortunately, they feel like you don't stink. Yep, there's that shyness again. They want to take things slow, but you intimidate the hell out of them, but they want you. You intimidate the hell out of them. We got shy twice, Leo. Dang. And then if we look at this, here's yes. So that's that. Wow. Like, share, and subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. If you are a Leo and you are my member, please go down in the description box below and complete the member Christmas present form. I need your consent to send you out your Christmas present as my member. No, that's not something that YouTube told me to do. I'm doing that because I want to make sure that I have permission to send something to your house for my records. Okay. As my member, you're not obligated to give me your address. So that's my form of me asking, is it okay? You can opt out if you would like. If this sounds like something even that you want a Christmas present and you want to join the membership for it, you definitely can. I'm allowing that because I have some other things cooking in the background, and I really want to get as many of these gifts in people's hands for a specific reason. But for the main reason is because I'm giving back to say thank you, and I try to do that every single year. So think about that. I will paste the form link. It will be in the pinned comment as well as in the description box. Leo, it is always a pleasure, and I will see you in your fire sign. What aren't they telling you? Bye, guys. Okay, Sagittarius. It is your turn, darlings. Sag, you've been going through hell, and your energy actually supports that because right before your glow up season, you go through your 12th house shit, and that's what you're going through right now. Excuse the potty mouth. It's been one of them days, and if I'm not mistaken, lovelies, we are one day. Hold on. Yes. One day, the day before the new moon in your sign. Let's do it again. All right, so what's today? Hold on. I feel like it's coming. I know that we got some stuff going on. It's supposed to be a DSO week. DSO. Hold on. Yeah. Jupiter, yes. Stations direct. It's supposed to be a decent week. So you have been through your, what is it, dark night of the soul moment this particular month. The energy between you and this individual in your Scorpio season 2022 confessions is how can all this heaviness not weigh me down? All right. So I don't necessarily feel like your person is connecting or resonating necessarily with your heaviness. This feels like a miscommunication of the heaviness that you are feeling. That is pre-shuffle, but I'm going to take it. And I'm going to tell you there is, okay, all right now. Yes, this person wants brand new start with you, or you could be connecting obviously with Taurus, Libra, or they got those type of vibes, or you can have it in your chart. I also want to say carve out time for people who matter. This person does not feel like they matter to you as much. We're going to stick to the script. But you have a brand new, we have a new moon coming up soon. Let me check on that date, please. If you are new here with me while I'm waiting on that, hello, hello. If you are returning, welcome back. And if you are subscribed to the tribe, and what's good, fam bams, hello to my members. I need to go on my website for a second and see. So what's interesting is that when the sun shines inside of your sign, the next damn day it's a new moon. That's pretty like significant. Like literally. A new moon in Sagittarius on November 23rd. Tomorrow, Jupiter stations direct. That's your damn ruler. Sag, you know, best month ever. Okay. Although you may not be feeling like it. Okay. You may not be feeling like it. I apologize for that because you've had to deal with a lot in your 12th house, which is your Neptunian house, illusions, delusions, all of your undoing. That's the house of undoing and all of this other stuff. But there's a lot going on for you. Okay. A lot going on for you in your favor. I mean, your ruler has been, Jupiter is in, if I'm not mistaken, Pisces right now, right? And it is going direct. And that's a good thing. Going direct as of tomorrow. And then a couple days after that, the sun slides into your sign, making that your glow up season. Okay. And then we have obviously the new moon on Wednesday. Okay. What do we do about that? Okay, this is pretty. Yeah, the final eclipse of 2021 fell in Sagittarius as well. So that's pretty significant. Okay. I like this for you. Just allow me to just talk my stuff for a little bit, Sag. Okay, just hold on, and I'm gonna say okay a million times, obviously. Right now you are in a Four of Cups type of energy. You could not be accepting somebody's cup of love because of all of the heaviness that is wearing you down. Okay. I know I didn't say okay 8 times. And I believe that is what I need. So I do have, where are you? So it's landing, of course, in your first house. You've been laying low. Your confession energy is staying in. This is a night in your space, a moment alone, a partner is busy, free time, or mental vacation. All right, which means that obviously this is not necessarily the time for you to not shine. I mean, you're gonna be shining, shining, shining. Whoa, thank you, Spirit. What was this? All right, the unsaid is their confession, their first confession. That almost tried to fall, Sag, and I caught it. Okay. Showing that I love you or like you without physically saying it. Okay. Didn't say it yet. There's something unsaid between you and this person. This person is not telling you how they feel. What else are they confessing? They have a lot to say, obviously. I'm feeling like, and I hate to say this, but if you're weighed down, okay, we're flying island time. Some of you guys have Leo in your chart, or you're dealing with or a Leo, because Leo just had island time. Okay, Leo had it. Leo had it. Sorry, not sorry in the heart place. There is resentment that they carry in their heart. Cross watchers, if you are carrying resentment for your Sagittarius, then why do you want to stay in this relationship made with love? Offering or contribution made with love. Okay, so you guys are going to have some type of exchange. They want to give you a gift for Christmas. Sagittarius, please buy them a gift back. Looking closely, observing, nitpicking, creeping, situation magnify, things getting rectified or focused. What is at the top of the deck? Me and my ego. I'm over it. This came in, me and my ego. So you're definitely dealing with the Leo, not only because Leo had this island time, but because that me and my ego has definitely been coming out, and I'm just picking up Leo. You're not the only people with Leos are not the only people with an ego, but this is what I'm feeling. And very, very close by, we have game face. So this person in it to win it, fake it till you make it. That's that competitive ass. I'm competing even when I ain't competing as Leo energy. And oh, okay, Mara. I guess that was what I get, for talking about you guys. You can get mad about that. That's my opinion and how I observe it. Sometimes when you are who you are, you don't even realize you come off that way. It just is what it is. Okay, if you don't get nothing, then ain't nobody getting nothing. And that's for the Leos. That's cross watching for you. All right, so this individual is holding resentment. Really, really interesting. They haven't told you, and I believe, and I've been picking up on all three of the fire signs that you guys are connecting with somebody that has fire in their chart. Okay, Sag. But I just want to tell you that we are very, very close to your birthday season. And I just want to tell you that you got some goodness going on. And I just want to tell you that Mars is retrograde in your seventh house, that you have a new moon in your first house, that the sun is about to be in your first house. You is popping, okay? You are popping, Sagittarius, right now, all right? And you do have a lot of heaviness right now because you're wrapping up your 12th house cycle as you slide into your first house. Now, what I like about pushing these videos so close to the cusp is you start picking up on cuspy type of energy, which is feeling a little bit like Scorpio, but it's too close. It's not quite Sagittarius season yet, so we straddle the fence. This is all of that crazy cuspy energy that I'm picking up on. And when I drop these, what aren't they telling you? We really going to be at the cusp. Like, we're going to be right there. Do you understand? So let's go ahead and find out what this unsaid is about. They've been snippy. Knight of Swords. Short. What did you do, Sag? Whatever you did, you pissed them off. They want success. They see success. They're not telling you that. Pet peeve of mine. But they do want Page of Pentacles. They want a commitment. However, they go up and down. This is another indicator that somebody is a damn Pisces. Going up, down, all around. Oh my God. You are dealing with someone who has fire. I already picked up on Leo, and now this is my Pisces card, and I'm also picking up on some Cancer. Cancer is cardinal, though. They don't quite do it this way, although that Cancer is ruled by the moon, but they fluctuate, but not like a Pisces. The moon ruled moon babies, myself included as a Cancer sun. We fluctuate every single day, every 2.5 days, as well as in the moon phases. A Pisces, this is what they do all the time. The difference is that it's not mutable. Okay, we have the ability to we're not changing and necessarily fluctuating in emotions and what we feel per se. What's happening is that we are influenced by the moon's phases and cycles. Therefore, we may get a little moody. You might get cut. A Pisces, this is what they do. Their personality is to do that. We're cardinal water. So we know what we want. We just can get a little weird and may not be in the mood. You just got some people that are moody. If you got folks that's moody, it don't just mean that they're Cancer, okay? But that's our excuse. I'm a little biased. Island time. This individual knows that you want to do things when you want to do things, but they don't like the shit, okay? In your own time, take your time, have a more relaxed attitude, be more lighthearted. They want you to consider the fact that they understand that this is what you're doing. They want this commitment, and you're just thinking about the next damn trip you're going to take. Some of them feel, for some of you guys, this island time is a trip, okay? They feel with that magician that you are manipulating them, emotionally manipulating them, because you know that they somewhat got the control. But their hope, healing, and optimism is here with the star. Two major arcanas right out the gate, okay? Top of the deck does show a 5 of swords, but I'm going to still shuffle. They want so much more than what they're telling you. And you are really just feeling like, how can I deal with everything that I got going on when you weighing down on me? You're focused on the bag with the 8 pentacles. And you got stuff that you're dealing with financially and otherwise. And you got your own stresses. But this person definitely is feeling more victimized by the whole thing. They feel very much so victimized by it. And they're sorry, not sorry. So they're harboring resentment in their hearts. It's not going to work, cross watcher. If you don't talk to your Sag, I would rather you run the risk of losing Sagittarius by letting them know how you feel and dealing with the consequences. But rather being sorry, not sorry, all in your ego and letting your pride and fear get in the way. Because what's going to happen is you're going to end up pushing them away anyway, and that's not what you want to do. Yep, that's why, because they want a brand new beginning in love. They're in love with you, and they have a whole lot of friction, and they're harboring their hurt for things that you have not done. But they want a brand new beginning in love. They're in love with you, and they're pissed off that it's not going the way that they want. Sagittarius, it looks like you just got a lot on your plate. I feel it from you. I know what you're going through. You make them very happy, and it will make them very happy to be with you. They want that commitment from you, okay? And yeah, they feel very much so left out in the cold. You make them feel left out in the cold. That's them harboring the resentment. That's exactly why they're there in that energy with 5 pentacles. They feel cheated out of their commitment too. And they're defending that, but they're just not telling you. False apology, apathy, but they're not showing you. They're not showing you this. Okay, but at the same time, okay, they are going to be there for you to support you at the same time. And you're going to be given a gift from the heart. It's really strange, but they probably, if you call them out on their garbage, they're going to go and get you something. So it's this energy that invests itself in not letting you know how it feels. So stupid. God. Clarify, made with love. What are we giving Sagittarius? They want to give you something, gift you something, make you some dinner, make you something. They're trying to butter you up. That King of Cups. They want to, they think that they get more bees with honey. Yep, there we go again. They're in love with you. They want you to tell them how you feel. Ace of Cups came right back out. Damn, Sag. And one more Ace of Cups today, okay? That's what they want. But you, honestly, they want you to validate them, to tell you how they feel. They're hoping that when they give you this gift from the heart, it will butter you up and you will be like, oh, cross watcher, I love you too. I want this. But yet I think they look at you as this Nine of Pentacles person. And they also look at you as a person that closes off their feelings and blocks their feelings and emotions off. Okay, so now we get into looking closely. What they don't want to do is to let you know that they are closely observing and nitpicking you, because I think they know you don't like that. Nitpicking, creeping, they're focused on the situation to the point of obsessing over it. But they don't want you to know how creepy, how they don't want you to know that they're creeping, but it has presented some extreme burdens as they continue to focus on this situation. Yep, because that's you. And it really, really does hurt them that you are this person that's doing what you want to do the way you want to do it, and they don't feel like they're included in your life. What was that? Yeah, so you right now, this is where you are, and I feel like that kind of goes back to our oracle card. You're trying to figure out your next stuff, your next thing. I don't really feel like a relationship is what you're focused on right at the moment. Okay. What's at the top, Spirit? Yep, you are their wish. And that's the reason why they're going through this. It pains them and hurts them very, very much for them to not be considered or not be a part of your life the way that they have made you a part of theirs. Now we are going to clarify me and my ego. We go in with oracle cards. So their pride and their fear gets in the way. They don't contact you, but they think about you because they are extremely obsessed with this situation. As I have said, what do we got that flew out? All right, time with friends. Friends may introduce a new love and leave space so I can grow and nurture my soul. If they come back out, they come back out, okay? Wise me and my ego here, Spirit, we have because they want to rewrite the love story. They want to reconcile this correctly. I'm thinking that you are in this person's life. Look at that. Divine timing is aligned. You're in this person's life already, but not the way that they want. Okay. So right now, cross watcher, if you are cross watching on behalf of Sagittarius, there is a divine story and it's not going to happen on your timeline. What do we have? Karmic release. They have not released the karmic yet. And this is probably the reason why this situation is not coming yet. Okay, it has not happened yet. And then we have new life. They want to birth something new. The gate is open. Take a leap of faith, and this is what they want. I'm gonna leave all of these in for your short. Wow. Like, share, and subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. They want this, Sag. You have a lot going on. You have a lot going on. It has been a lot of good energy coming in for you, Sagittarian. I wish you nothing but the best, but keep in mind that this is exactly what they want. They are not sorry for harboring this resentment, but they really want to rewrite this. They want a new chapter with you. They're in your life, but they want something more meaningful. Do you understand? I will see you in your next one. Happy Sagittarius season. By the time you see me again, it will be Sagittarius season. I do have one more video for you. I'm probably going to go live and knock all of those out or just something like that. Either way, they're coming, and I'll see you soon. Bye, guys.